Here in Wisconsin, they're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline. Skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens.
Most of all, I swim for myself, because I learn more about who I am and who I want to be every time I dive into the pool. That's who I swim for.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association. Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college, but all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball on their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up, lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, from Oconto Falls, Wisconsin High School. Football on the air, 107.1 WOCO Stereo FM, and on the WOCO Sports stream at WOCO Radio Sports on YouTube. The last time we were here in Oconto Falls, it was a nasty night. Absolutely horrible. As it started to rain just before, and it started to rain before the game, and it didn't stop until it got to the probably third quarter. At that time, they had the dance team that actually canceled out because of the rain, and they couldn't. They just couldn't get it together. So they canceled that, and the band really didn't play, and so tonight the band isn't here again. But before school starts, in some cases it's hard to get people here, to, I would say, be at the ball game because, it's their summertime, the summertime yet. Well, the first week, New London knocked off Oconto Falls 48-0 in that game one. Oconto Falls would have scored first except a penalty. It was an 83-yard touchdown reception in the game. Caribou hit Cliff Yuma up the middle. He was well behind the defensive backs, and that got called back as of a penalty, and that penalty pretty much kept Oconto Falls from, they kind of turned them down. But New London scored on the first 6 possessions before going on. Actually, they went on downs in the first possession and then scored on the next possession to take a 42-0 halftime lead, and they only scored 6 points in the second half. New London had 392 offensive yards, 42 for Oconto Falls, 52 plays for New London, 37 for Oconto Falls. Oconto Falls had 43 in the air and a -1 on the ground. Against Little Chute, Oconto Falls trailed 14-6 at the end of one, and then Little Chute went on a 34-0 run after that, and Little Chute knocked off Oconto Falls 48-6. Little Chute had 472 yards offense to Oconto Falls 173, 60-45 in offensive plays. Passing, Little Chute 185 yards, Oconto Falls 172. Rushing, Oconto Falls had 1 yard to 287 to Little Chute. Oconto Falls offensively needs to be able to do a better job blocking. do a better job blocking, and so they can open up the holes. Because Yuma had 6 attempts, 2 yards. Caleb Carlton, 1 attempt, 2 yards. Keyshawn Caters, 1 attempt, 1 yard. Noah Starry, 2 attempts, -1 yard. And Dakota Caribou, 1 attempt to -3 yards. Mount Falls 0-2 overall and 0-1 in the conference. Marinette also 0-2, 0-1 in the conference. So both are playing only their second conference game of the year, and both these teams have been struggling, as far as playing the game, and they just need to get that offensive line. Now, there are 2 people hurt for Marinette in tonight's game. Their starting quarterback, Trey Brettle, is in street clothes, so he will not play tonight. And also Sean Holk, a junior offensive lineman, also in street clothes. But for Marinette, they do not have a lot on the varsity team compared to Oconto Falls. But it's going to be an interesting game nonetheless, as Oconto Falls trying to see if they can turn the tables and see if they can, Oconto Falls, put the first victory on the season. But the big key is the fact that they need to control that line of scrimmage, open up the holes, so that they can move the ball and be able to control that offensive line. That's what they are actually going to have to do tonight. I know we're getting ready for the playing of the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups coming up in a little bit, as we have Marinette at Oconto Falls, and again on 107.1 and WOCO Sports Stream on YouTube. That is WOCO Radio Sports. Fox Valley Lutheran, Freedom, Wrightstown, all at 2-0 in the conference. Little Chute, Luxembourg Casco, all at 1-1. I'll try that again. At 1-1, Oconto Falls and Marinette 0-1, with Clintonville, Denmark at 0-2. Clintonville really has struggled on the season so far. In 2 games, they have given up 123 points while scoring nothing. Oconto Falls has given up 97 points while scoring 8. And Denmark has given up 75 while scoring 21 points. So right now, we will be taking our break here for the high school football action here on 107.1 WOCO Stereo FM, on the WOCO Sports Stream on YouTube. So if you get a chance to have anybody that is not within radio range that wants to listen to this ball game, you can join us on the on YouTube live stream. You have to type in WOCO Radio Sports, and that's how you get on. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, come back with more on our Home for High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM, as we got the national anthem here in Oconto Falls. Back right after this.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Clear skies this evening. Overnight lows will fall into the middle 40s. Winds southeasterly around 5 miles per hour. Saturday, increase in clouds. Showers develop. A few storms are possible late in the afternoon. Highs will make it into the upper 60s to around 70. Winds turn to the south-southwest 5 to 10. And Saturday night, showers and a possible storm still possible early. Otherwise, gradual clearing. Lows will head down into the 50s. For WOCO Radio, this is meteorologist Phil Jensko.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Right now, we'll take a look at the starting lineups for the men at Marines offensive. Number 60, junior lineman, junior Logan Ryan. Cody Keenitz. Corey Sievers, number 70, also. And Reed Holder on the offense. And the tight end will be Jacob Wetzel. And they will go with an offensive lineman Matthew Eldridge. Your running backs will be Riley Nelson and Dalton Gerber. And 38, Adam Wall. And the quarterback will be Matthew Wagner. And that's they like to run more of a wishbone. That's what they used to run. And for the Oconto Falls Panthers, the starting lineups. Brett Proctor will be the starting center. Right tackle, number 56, Camden Jackson. Left tackle, Keyshawn Caters will be at the left tackle. 61 will be Camden Bloom at left guard. And right guard, 69, Jacob Peterson. Trevor Pankratz will be the tight end. Wide receiver, Cade Brabant at wide receiver. Number 4, Dylan St. Arnold at wide receiver. Cliff Yuma will be the fullback. Noah Starry going to get the start at running back. And the quarterback, number 3, Dakota Caribou, 6'2" junior. Now Falls. Again, what they need to do is the fact that what Oconto Falls needs to do on this one, they need again to work at the blocking end of things and controlling the line of scrimmage Marinette is going to receive the football. So right now, deep to receive for Marinette, I believe is number 20, Dalton Gerber. 46 is Samuel Dries. And right now, waiting for Oconto Falls to come out. And 28, Dylan Pocat. So right now, the kicker for Oconto Falls, number 9, Michael Mann. Mitchell Mann. I'm so used to being back in the days where the guys from Mitchell Mann's now kick off. And here's the kickoff going deep, and it is going to be returned to the 30-35, coming out the outside to the 40, crossing the almost crossing the midfield stripe, as returned by Dalton Wiesengerber. And Mitchell Mann's the kicker will take him down. So Marinette, first down and 10 on their own 49-yard line. 7:53 here in the first quarter. All over the starting lineups there, Oconto Falls run a 3 down, 4 linebacker. Now they're going 4 down as they run an overload. And it's going to be the handoff is going to go to number 38, Adam Wall. And that is going to be a 9-yard run on that one. Again, they're running a 2-back set with the tight end and one of the other running backs in there. Split out wide would be Matthew Wagner. Again, they're running an overload, this time to the right, with the quarterback in shotgun formation. In motion, Nelson. They're going to go the other way, and a handoff back up the middle to Adam Wall. So Wall from the 42 all the way down to the 34-yard line, or 39-yard line. Pick up on the play is going to be 3, and that's going to be first down 10 on the 39-yard line. Marinette keeping it tight, and they're putting double wingback. Time still on the right side. Sometimes they will put one in motion. And a handoff again. This is going to go to Wall, and Wall is going to have enough on a first down from the 39 all the way down to the 28, so 11-yard run. So Marinette continuing their movement right here. First down 10. Again, Wall on the carry again, and they're gonna run Wall until Oconto Falls can come up and make the stop. Gain of 7 on the play brings up now 2nd down and 3. So right now, being first down in motion, again, hand off to Wall. Wall's got the first down as he bowls his way inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the fly. Right now, they are not taking it up the middle much at all. They're taking it around the outside. And what the Oconto Falls is doing, they're taking Daniel Oslos and moving him from side to side, so you don't know where he's at. Keyshawn Cater is also on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass, left-hand throw is going to be intended for Riley Nelson out of the backfield. And it is incomplete. And now second down, 10. So right now, second down and 10. And right now, we're going to have a timeout as we got a helmet issue and coming off the field. Let's see who came off the field. But right now, again, overload. Again, to the right. And off the wall. Wall following the outside. Busts his way inside the 5 and down to about the 1-yard line. Pick up on the play of 14. And they have just been pushing it on that line of scrimmage. Mitchell Mann's on the tackle. And Oconto Falls needs to start working with the defense. So they're short yardage situation, first and goal on the 1. Ball is to the right of the quarterback. And he takes the direct snap in for a touchdown. So Wall actually, as they look at the T formation, the quarterback is number 15. Is number 12 Wagner, but that doesn't mean he's going to get the ball because they've been again straight to Adam Wall. So the touchdown, Strozny is to kick the extra point. Stromey, high snap, kick is up, and it is through. So Marinette will take a 7-0 lead. 8:47 left to go in period number 1. We'll step out. Be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Wisconsin law requires all youth athlete organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries. The law prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parents have signed an agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed concussion and head injury information materials. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has published a Sideline to Safety Guidelines for youth athletic organizations. Visit the WIAA website to learn more at www.wiaawi.org.
Well, Marinette taking almost 3.5 minutes off the clock. Again, it's been pretty much a direct snap to the quarterback. And Wagner, the quarterback, handled the ball only once. And otherwise, Wall was the only one to handle the rushing duties here in the first period. Stromey to kick off. End over end. Going back. And it's going to be returned. Brabant trying to come back up the middle. Fights his way all the way up to about the 28-yard line. So right now, Oconto Falls, the ball for the first time on offense as they start at their own 28-yard line. Oconto Falls using this spread offense. Caribou, shotgun formation. Back to pass, looking out into the flats for Brabant, and he missed him. So brings up now 2nd down and 10. Trying to throw a crossing route. Brabant. And Arnold. He is split out near side. Brabant is on the line of scrimmage. Waiting on the snap. This time it's going to be a handoff. And with plenty of running room, Starry on the carry. He's across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. So gain of 7. And ball on the stop for the Marines. So right now they're going to do trips far side. Again, back to pass. Looking downfield for Brabant. And again, he is nowhere near Caribou. And it's going to be 4th down. They're looking for Brabant. So O'Connell Falls will have to punt the football. 7:59 left to go. Well, snap. Sideward spin. And it is going to be caught by Wiesgerber, but he did not call the fair catch. And right now we have an injured player on the field for Marinette, number 55, and that's Dylan Hill, a junior. And right now we have a so Marinette is going to be personal foul, roughing the punter, so that will come back. And it's going to be a 15-yard march off. So Marinette will give the football back to Oconto Falls. And Oconto Falls will get the football back in. Right now, we still have an injury timeout as they're talking to one of the team captains, Adam Wall, and let him know exactly. Now he's going to get up, and he is actually going to be held off the field on that initial drive. 9 carries for Wall. And Panthers back with the football after that 15-yard march off. And Cal Falls with a first down and 10 on the 50-yard line. Right now they're waiting for Dylan Hill to get off the field. Caribou back to Starry next to him in the backfield. Twins split out each side. They have gone against it to be in a fumble. And Caribou will get it back. I don't know if that was a broken play, but he got it back. So loss on the play of about 8. He's up now 2nd down at about 18. So right now, 2nd down 18, Caribou back to pass, looking into the flat, and incomplete, intended for Yuma. And he got hit just after catching the football, and he dropped it. That brings up now a 3rd down and 18. That fumble really now becoming a problem for Oconto Falls, because that really puts them back. And right now, timeout going to Oconto Falls. So the Panthers with a timeout as trying to get their, act together and trying to get that offense on the ground. Sorry, one carry so far has 7 yards, but when you're at a 3rd and 18, it is going to be a tough time to overcome on the ground. Now, if they would have went right back to the ground game, the possibility that they'll make up some yardage. Right now, they're going to do trips, spread wide right, Starry in the backfield with Caribou. Shotgun formation, good snap. Chase out of the pocket. It is in through the hands of the tight end, Trevor Pankratz. Goes incomplete. And it's going to be now a 4th down. Again, falls back to punt. And last time, Marinette caters with the punt. This time, better punt. And that's a punt. And he touched the football. And it's loose. It went and hit the back leg of Marinette Wiesgerber. And Oconto Falls will come over and will receive the fumble. And how many more breaks Oconto Falls can get here? Now they got to score with this break. So they got the ball at about the 16-yard line. What a break for the Panthers again, deep in Marinette territory. Caribou gets up, and again it's going to be on the ground. I think it was an early whistle, but thank goodness, because the shovel pass to Yuma was complete for about 1 yard. So 2nd down, 10-9. Again, Caribou this time under center. Double wing, Yuma. Here comes Starry to the outside. Got a nice block from Yuma, but Marinette did a good job coming up and making the play. So right now, Starry with a couple yards on the play brings it now up to 3rd down. It's about 7. 5:40 remaining. Marinette with a 7-0 lead. Oconto Falls in the red zone. Pass to Brabant, and we got a flag down. Holding on Marinette, but Brabant. And be holding in the backfield, I believe it's on Starry. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to take the penalty. March Oconto Falls back 10 yards. So 3rd and 17. Right now, Falls has to back up. And right now, going to change the play. They're going to put in Nolastari on the far side. Back to pass. Looking up the middle, another holding. And pass downfield. And it's going to be knocked down. And again, it's going to be again another decision. As that was knocked down by one of the defensive backs, that's Matthew Wagner. And they're going to move him back another 10. Third and about 34. So from the 34-yard line. That's back-to-back 10-yarders. But third down, still doable for Oconto Falls. Again, back to pass. It is complete. Pankratz on the reception from the 34 and all the way down to the 24, 10-yard completion. So fourth down. And Oconto Falls coming up the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Trayvon, it is complete at about the 6-yard line, just outside the 5, and it is a first down. It is first down. A 19-yard completion. And Oconto Falls first and goal at the 5-yard line. Brabant sat the line at the out of bounds line, caught the ball, and got knocked out of bounds. In motion, Brabant going back up the middle with it. Starry on the carry. No gain, just no gain on the play. Brings up now second down and goal just inside the 5. Actually, I think it's a 1-yard gain on the play. Caribou pitched the outside, and Pankratz open, incomplete, but he got hit right after that. So we're going to give Starry a 1-yard gain on that last one. So it is now a third down and goal about the 4-yard line. Back to pass, looking quick to the outside, complete the Yuma, and he got hit at about the 3-yard line. So 1-yard pickup on the play. So right now they're going to try and man's kick the field goal. Kick is up. Nice kick. Just made it in. And the Panthers on the board. 3:29 remaining here in period number 1. It is Marinette 7, Oconto Falls 3. Be back right after this on your home for high school sports. WOCO Stereo FM.
Hi, Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Oconto Falls starting on their own 28 with the help of a couple of a penalty, a 15-yard roughing the kicker penalty, and a fumble recovery on a punt return, and they turn that into 3 points. And right now we're going to have a legal block in the back, and he's going to go down the line. It's going to come back, and we've got another one. And he's going to score, but it's going to come back. We have a couple of penalties. And it's going to be a illegal block in the back. And they got a second illegal block in the back downfield, but it's not going to go anywhere. So Marinette will get the ball as going all the way down to score on the play. On the kick return is Wiesgerber. But again, Marinette coming through for the penalty that will take it back 10 more yards. So that 85-yard return for a touchdown is going to go for naught. And that's going to be at the 5th. They're going to take over first down 10 on the 15-yard line. 3:14 remaining here in the first period. Marinette with a 7-3 lead. Now, Kyle Falls should understand Marinette slow to come up the line of scrimmage. And now they're trying to, they're missing somebody. They're going to have to take a timeout. They're short a player. As Marinette's short a player here, Stephen Dixon didn't come out to the line of scrimmage. As Slow coming back out. We're going to hold it here again. Panthers need to, right now, coming off the field is Anthony Jardine, Logan Ryan coming back onto the field and on the offensive line. So the confusion of who was supposed to be where for Marinette. Marinette, 62 yards on the ground, as Adam Wall has all has all 62 yards. And right now, again, this is going to be the counter. As open, wide open on the run is Dylan Pocat on the carry from the 15. He crosses the 30. He actually crosses the 25 and upends at about the 28-yard line. Picked up on the play of about 13. So Pocat with a 13-yard pickup, and Marinette with a first down at 10. Pocat is one of the wingbacks on the right side. Back to pass, looking downfield, and we're going to have a bump all the way down. The one thing that you could do, you could face guard this year, but you can't bump and face guard. It's offensive pass interference. And Marinette with another big penalty. I don't understand the yardage mark off because it went from the flag and not the line of scrimmage. First down. And Wall with the carry cuts it back up, and he'll get across the 20 and finish off at about the 24-yard line. Wall with a 5-yard pickup on the play. So gain of 3 on the play. So second down and 16 after a 5-yard pickup on the play. And right now, we're going to have encroachment on Oconto Falls. So Oconto Falls with encroachment, and that's going to give back 5 yards. And that's going to bring up now second down and more manageable 11. And now going to the sideline is Wagner coming up with the play. Clock running, 2:23. It's supposed to be running. And it's not running. There it goes. Ball next to him. Next to Wagner. It has to be a straight snap to Wagner. And Oconto Falls sniffing that out as Wagner will pick up on the play. They're down in 7 as they go from the 26, so a 3-yard pickup on the, try a 5-yard pickup on the play. For Wall brings up now third down at about 7. 1:40 remaining here as they're on the 31-yard line. And right now, we have a timeout. The umpire is helping Starry to get his helmet re-snapped. And right now, they're going to restart the game clock. They're going to restart the game clock, but they're also going to restart the 25-second clock. As Marinette coming over, quarterback coming over, and the play got changed. Third down, 1:18 remaining here in the first period. Seems to be a slow-moving first quarter, especially with the amount of run plays. And right now, we got flag down. And that's a delay of game. And another penalty against Marinette. That's their 4th penalty, 45 yards in the first quarter. So, again, they restarted the clock and brought everybody over. And it was like slow moving. Nelson in motion back to pass. They're going to have Nelson out in the flat, and he is going to be very close to first down on a good spot. From the 27 all the way to the 39, a 12-yard pickup on the play. So the first completion. For 12 yards for Marinette. Again, Wall with a handoff. Wall with a direct snap. He's got the first down as he crosses the 50-yard line from the 39, and he goes all the way across the 44. 15-yard pickup on the play. And Wall is at 87 yards. 30 seconds left to go, 7-3. Marinette with the lead. Quarter coming to a close. And they do an overload down in motion. Handoff again again a quick snap to Wall, and Wall will be inside the 47, 45, down to about the 44-yard line. Pick up on the play of 3, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The quarter will come to a close, 7-3. Marinette with the lead. We'll be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
At 24/7 Well and Pump Service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site. Whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines, they'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 Well and Pump Service, Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
So first quarter statistics right now for Marinette. 103 yards on the ground, led by 13-yard carries by Wall at 90 yards, and Oconto Falls, on the other hand, has 3 carries for 10 yards, but Caribou has 4 completions for 31 yards. Starting quarter number 2, 7-0, Marinette with the lead. Marinette on the Oconto Falls side of the field. Handoff, trying to get to the outside, and we got another flag down, and that's going to come back again. And another holding on Marinette, and that's going to march that back. Again, they'll move that back 10 yards. $55 yards in penalties for Marinette. 115 total yards for Marinette. Unfortunately, there'll be 55 so far on penalties. 11:52 remaining. Clock marching on. This time the overload side is on this side. They always do it to the left side. Back to pass, looking downfield. It is complete. And trying to gang tackle. And on the carry. So from the 46 all the way down to the 43. So 13-yard completion. But right now, it is a 3rd down and about 5. Panthers would like to get a stop here. Right out on each side. Again, it's going to be a carry. And Wall is going to get, not Wall this time, yes, a Wall on the carry, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it is now 4th down. So 4th down and 5. What is Marinette going to do? 5 remaining here. And Marinette are going to go for it. Again, watch the big direct snap. And it's a low snap. Back to pass, looking downfield. It is complete. We're going to have it's going to be pass interference against Oconto Falls. But Petzl is going to receive the pass. And it's going to be down to about the 20-yard line. Should be a 24-yard completion. And it's against Marinette. And it's going to be a 10-yard march off against Marinette. I'm confused on that one. Huh? And Marinette now with their 6th penalty for 65 yards. They're going to have to punt now. Clock running at 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. And flags down again. It's going to be against Marinette. Another one against Marinette. And that's 4th down and Mega, as that's their 7th penalty, now at 70 yards. Petzl back to punt. High snap. And it's going to hit about the 15, go back to the 5, 10, and down at about the 9-yard line. There's nobody back for Oconto Falls, and the Panthers will take over 1st down 10 on their own 9-yard line. 9:35 remaining. The Panthers with the football. Marinette with a 7-3 lead. Caribou, the only one in the backfield. Waiting on the snap. Here comes a quick pitch up the middle. Yuma on the catch. And the shovel pass is good for about 6 yards. So 2nd down and about 6. Now Falls with a 2nd down and 4. 9 minutes left to go here in the half. Back to pass, and Yuma again into the flat. He's got the 1st down as the up ends at about the 24-yard line. So Yuma with 17 all the way out to the 24. 7-yard completion. And all of a sudden the Panthers are moving the football. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Panthers with 1st down and 10. And Caribou is going to try to make the most out of it. He's going to get a couple on the play. So gain of about 1 as he got chased out of the pocket. So 2nd down and 9. Seven, 3 Marinette with the lead right now. 8 minutes left to go. Caribou with Starry next to him. Shotgun formation. Pistol form, if you want to call it. to delay a game on Oconto Falls. For the Panthers, that's their fourth penalty. For 30 yards. Trip split out wide right, single set, wide left. Back to pass. Chased out of the pocket. Looking down, and he's going to be sacked. Loss on the play of about 6 on that's going to be third down and about 16. 7 minutes left to go here in the half. Same formation. Trip split out wide right side of the field. Back to pass. It is complete. Oh, he hung on to that one. And that's complete. 86, Parsons. And that's going to bring up now fourth down. And 16 on the completion. And Oconto Falls is going to take the timeout. It's a short guys on the field. 6:19 left to go here in period number 1. We'll be back right after this on the Home High School Sports, WOCO, Stereo FM.
Do you feel like you're paying too much for your medication? Stop in at Oconto Pharmacy and see our pharmacist, Ron or Poom, about our cost minimization program. We can save you some money. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
Oconto Falls so far with 57 yards total offense. And 3 on the ground. Actually, I have to revamp this as Yuma coming off the field. And right now, Mitchell Mann's also on the field. I think the referee told him he had to leave the. Here's a punt. Backward, end over end. And again, that's a dangerous move as Dalton and Weisgerber not calling fair catch. And it was almost, as soon as he catches the ball, he can be hit hard. So Marinette with the football on their own 35-yard line, 6:12 remaining. Panthers trailing 7-3. Different formation, double wingback set, handoff, and it is going to Poquette. And right now, we got an injury on the sideline. So Poquette on pick up on the play of 3, 2nd down and 7, and the Panthers. Injury on the field. And Dave, I'll take a weather forecast right here. 6 minutes left to go here in the half. 7-3 Panthers with the lead. And we have an injury timeout. Back right after this.
Clear skies this evening. Overnight lows will fall into the middle 40s. Winds southeasterly around 5 miles per hour. Saturday, increasing clouds. Showers develop. A few storms are possible late in the afternoon. Highs will make it into the upper 60s to around 70. Winds turn to the south-southwest, 5 to 10. And Saturday night, showers and a possible storm still possible early. Otherwise, gradual clearing. Lows will head down into the 50s. For WOCO Radio, this is meteorologist Phil Jensko.
Right now, looking at
We all want to be self-sufficient.
Oconto Falls,
Whether it's
we have an injury timeout. It was one of the backfield guys. Take a look at, by the way, other standings around the area. In the Marinette, Oconto, Parkland, Northern Lakes Large, he won the Oconto overall at 2-0 as they start conference night tonight. Marinette and Oconto was at Southern Door. And it is looks like a leg injury. Looks like Kenton Peterson, a possibility. Southern Door 1-1. Coleman played last night and won their game. They're 1-2. Algoma, Peshtigo, Sturgeon Bay all 0-2. Now, Peshtigo is part of the Packland Conference. Coleman is the crossover for the M&O, making the conference a really good conference. Good sign. Third down. A second down and 7. Handoff back up the middle. And he's going to cut it to the outside. And that trying to come up with who ran the football because they ran away from us. And I thought it was one with a 0 on it. Yeah, Gerber. Weiss Gerber on the gain of 2. Third down and 5. Back to pass, looking downfield. It is complete. And this is Nelson, and Nelson across the midfield stripe and upended from the old 39 all the way down to the 14. You got right up the middle, so that's 11 and add, and all the way down, that's 20, 36, 47-yard completion. First down and 10 for Marinette. Everybody in tight. Pitch to the outside. And this is number 30 on the carry. That's not 30. Adam Wall on the carry, 38. Pick up on the play of about 5, second and 5. Well, Marinette working their way again. This time they're in a double wingback set. Pocat, the only one in the backfield. Nelson in motion. Nelson gets the football, trying to cut it back up. And he's got a couple more as Marinette's giving a different look. Nelson pick up on the play of 3, brings up now a third down and 2. So gain of 3 as Marinette. Now 116 yards rushing. And unless they kick an extra field goal, they're in an extra point. They're in a 4-down territory. He's got the first down. And the carry again. Weisgerber. And pick up on the play of 4. and now first and goal. Ball at about the 3-yard line. Marinette, 7-3 with the lead, threatening to score. 3:15 left to go. And again, Weisgerber back up the middle. He is in for a touchdown. So Marinette now up 13-3. So Stroming to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is through. So with 3:06 remaining here in the half, Marinette with a 14-3 lead. Oconto Falls will come back with the football. Talking about Poquette with the carry the last time, but it isn't Poquette. He does have a couple of carries here. Weisgerber now with 3 carries for 9 yards. Marinette now over the century mark in rushing with 125. But what hurts is the 150 yards in passing. Oconto Falls waiting for the kickoff. Twins sent way back. Waiting. And it's a short end over end kick. And it's be picked up by Brabant. Brabant trying to work his way through the line and gets from about the 20 all the way up to about the 36-yard line. So Oconto first ball and 10, and it's gonna be the 34-yard line. So Panthers with 3 minutes left to go here in the half have 66 yards to go. Single set wide right, but Twins out there. Brabant has the pass incomplete. So it is incomplete. Brings up now a second down and 10. Again, there's been 5 incomplete passes, but 3 of them are catchable. Waiting. Big pass, and it overthrew Brabant and underthrew Pancratz. So it is now a third down and 10. 2:52 remaining. They're going to shift over Jacob Foster. Back to pass, looking downfield, chased out of the pocket. Caribou looking downfield. He had wide open. Sorry, downfield, and it's now 4th down. So that's going to bring up now a 4th down and 10. And in 16 seconds. Oconto Falls is going to give it back to Marinette. Low snap. It is blocked. And Marinette is going to get great field position at about the 38-yard line. It was a low snap, and it was blocked behind the line of scrimmage. It did go beyond the line of scrimmage. So Marinette will get it first down and 10. 2:38 left to go in the half. And Marinette with a chance to take it to a 18-point lead. Handoff. Wall breaks the tackle. He's into the secondary, and he's going to be tackled at about the 17-yard line. Wall, and they're going to put him down at it. A gain of 20 on the play. Right now, Marinette has plenty of time. Wall now 115 yards rushing here in the first half. Marinette at 145 total yards on the ground. Double wingback Nelson on one side, Wall on the other. Weisgerber in the backfield. Back to pass. Looking downfield. It is flagged down and a touchdown. So we're going to wait to see pass interference. Marinette, another one. I'm beside myself on that. And the referee, the line judge, talking to him. And I thought there was a lot of jockeying for position, but I didn't think Marinette had that pass interference on him. I've seen play like this in the game, and right now 80 yards on 8 penalties. 8 penalties and 80 yards. That's half of what they got on offense so far. So first down and a long 20. Again on the carry, Wall will get back to the line of scrimmage. And they're gonna give him a loss on the play. So second down and 21. We are looking at now 17 carries in the first half for Adam Wall. They're going to split out one on each side for the overload. Back to pass, looking downfield. Quarterback's got plenty of room to run. He's going to cut it back inside. And right now, quarterback from the 34 and all the way down to about the 16-yard line. So third down and 8, minute left to go here. Now 12-yard run here. 50 seconds left to go. And right now, we have a timeout, Marinette. 42 seconds remaining. So cheer parents being requested. And right now, it is a third down. I wouldn't say 8. Third down at about 7. Wagner with a 13-yard run. Oh, they're at the 34, and they're down to the 16. That tells you it was an 18-yard run. Now I'm adding. Marinette has been saddled with 4 offensive pass interference penalties, a roughing the kicker, and defensive pass interference. Nelson in motion. Back to pass. Quarterback on the keep. He's going to be close to the first down, and he may have it. 30 seconds remaining. Are they going to measure? They're going to give him first down. So a 9-yard run by Wagner, and Wagner on 2 carries now has 27 yards. And right now, we're waiting on. The sticks haven't moved. But they're going to measure, but the referees moved the football. So they can't measure because the football was moved from the original location. Oh, they moved up the clock 28 seconds. Back to pass, looking in the flat. It is good for a touchdown. Wagner to Eldridge of 8 yards. And Marinette now up 20-3. So right now, waiting on the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. 15.9 seconds left to go in the half. Marinette now up 21-3. There's an 18-point Marinette lead. Now 15.9 or 16 seconds if you want to look at rounding is not a lot of time. Not a lot of time to get down the field. So right now, Marinette. So FBL right now has the lead here in football over Freedom, off the two top teams in Northeastern Conference. Stromey to kick off. Stromey getting off his steps. Waiting at the whistle. Kick for extra point is Brabant. Brabant works his way back to about the 30-yard line. And Oconto Falls now with a first down 10. Ball at their own 30-yard line. With 11 seconds remaining. Brabant and Foster switch sides. Back to pass, looking for Brabant. Into his hand and almost intercepted by Weisgerber. It falls incomplete. And 16 pass attempts here in the first half for Oconto Falls, and they're going to bring in everybody in tight. And he's going to take the knee with 6 seconds remaining, and that will be the half. The half will come to a close. Marinette 21, Oconto Falls 3. We'll be back right after this on your home High School Sports. WOCO Stereo FM, our halftime show coming up now.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today, 715-735-0583.
At 24/7 Well and Pump Service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site. Whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines, they'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 Well and Pump Service, Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Wisconsin Radio Network News, I'm Bob Haig. A Grant County Sheriff's deputy was involved in a fatal shooting early Friday morning.
A news release states Wisconsin DCI agents are investigating the incident. The gunfire came after deputies attempted to make contact with a person at a home about 2 miles west of Mount Hope. The Grant County deputy involved in the shooting is now on paid administrative leave. The names of the deputy and the person killed have not been released. Pat Curtis, Wisconsin Radio Network.
State consumer protection officials raising the alarm over an aggressive timeshare purchase scam. DATCAP's Frank Frusetto says any timeshare owners who are suspicious should break off contact.
Don't wire any money. Disengage from that conversation with that probably a crook.
Victims were repeatedly asked to send money overseas and threatened by phony law enforcement officers when they stopped engaging with scammers. All the flooding in Houston has Milwaukee officials rethinking flood preparations there. Kevin Schaefer with the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewerage District says no system can handle 50 inches of rain, and civil engineers in Texas should not be blamed for all the high water.
Houston's in a hurricane-prone area. They never expected to see a hurricane like this.
Milwaukee's already spent nearly $400,000 to remove concrete areas to make room for more water-absorbing soil. Local engineers also restoring creeks to their natural routes. Wisconsin Radio Network.
Did you know that birthday parties help build confidence in kids?
Yeah. Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Oh, totally. Did you know that friendly kids have more friends?
Everybody knows that.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that. Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Wisconsin Radio Network, the head of the embattled Lincoln Hills Copper Lake Juvenile Facility will return to a job she used to have.
The State Corrections Department says Wendy Peterson will end her time as superintendent of the Lincoln County institutions on Sunday, and she'll again serve as their education director. Peterson told State Juvenile Corrections Chief John Paquin she wanted to spend more time with her family, and Paquin and other officials praised her for making positive changes to improve safety and security at Lincoln Hills. A federal investigation continues into alleged inmate abuses at Lincoln Hills. Bill Wise, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Wisconsin auto dealers already warning buyers to beware of hidden flood damage from Hurricane Harvey the next time they buy a used car. Jim Tolkan of the Auto Dealers Association of Metro Milwaukee says it's absolutely guaranteed scammers will try to hide permanent damage from flooded cars, sell them to dealers, and make consumers the victims. More news on the web. We're at WRN.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Wisconsin Radio Network.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Hi folks, this is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
The Green Bay Packers wrapped up their preseason with a 24-10 win over the Rams. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Now the question is, who makes the final roster as the Packers gear up for the regular season opener a week from Sunday against Seattle? For the rookies, the story's the same. They hope they've done enough, but D'Angelo Yancey says it's out of his hands.
Just wait and see whatever the man upstairs got planned. But feel good about what I put on film these past 4 weeks and through training camp, so we'll see what happens.
Will the Packers keep a third quarterback? Taysom Hill appears to have outplayed Joe Callahan for that job if they do.
I mean, at the end of the day, the film speaks for itself, right? And so at the end of the day, they're going to have to assess the film, and hopefully I did enough, to stick around here. And, you guys saw the game stuff, but, from OTAs to now, I felt like I progressively got better, and I worked hard to get in the offense, so I had an opportunity to play and made sure that I knew what was going on, and I think for the most part, I did that.
Football Badgers kick off their season tonight at home against Utah State at Camp Randall. Bradrick Shaw, one of 3 running backs that'll share time to start the season, looking to follow in the footsteps of Corey Clement and Daria Gunbawale.
Definitely exciting, having those great guys lead us last year, and now me having to step up, and Chris and Rashid and Taiwan having to step up. It's going to be good. It's going to be a great learning experience, I think, for all of us.
Kick time tonight set for 8 p.m. The Brewers start the day 3.5 behind the Cubs in the Central. Send Jimmy Nelson to the mound against Washington tonight. Zach Davies won his 16th of the season last night. Excited to be in a playoff race.
We're going to continue battling. That's exactly what we've done all year, and that's the way we're going to treat
September, and we've got two options. So whatever comes first, and however it kind of lines out, we're going to try and make the playoffs that way.
Women's college volleyball, 6th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers competing in the K-State Invitational. They'll take on Syracuse and Arkansas today, and Kansas State on Saturday. The Badgers off to a 2-0 start this season. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Is my kid in the right car seat? I guess she is.
There are probably rules on when to move up to a booster seat, aren't there?
Rear-facing, forward-facing. I think I have it right.
Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Don't think you know. Know you know. Go to safercar.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Dad? Son, come home with me.
Visit the secret panda village?
Sleep like a panda. Eat like a panda.
I knew I wasn't eating up to my potential.
It's not always easy being a dad, but it's always worth it.
Let me teach you how to belly golf.
Take time to be a dad today.
Thanks, Dad.
Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Did you know that we here at the Oconto Pharmacy would mail your prescriptions to you? At the Oconto Pharmacy, we would like to make things easy for you. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family, helping your family.
Did you hear? We've branched into your living room. This is Beth Larson from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Our e-branch at snbt.com lets you manage your money 24/7 from the comfort of your home. Apply for loans, check your balances, and even open accounts. Don't waste another minute. Visit snbt.com now to take advantage of all the convenience of our e-branch offers from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ready to take a voyage through the sounds and styles of some of the world's greatest musical performers? Hi, this is Mike Martin, host of Martini Mix, and every week I'll bring you timeless greats of music, time-tested artists like Count Basie, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, and many more. I'll bring you the perfect blend of music, nice and cool, served straight up on Martini Mix with Mike Martin.
Listen to Martini Mix Sundays from 1 to 3 p.m. on WOCO Stereo FM 107.1.
Welcome back at halftime right now, and take a look at our statistics right now for Oconto Falls. Caribou has 16 attempts and 6 completions for 60 yards. He has hit 5 receivers in stride, in the hands, and they dropped the football. Starry has 3 carries, 10 yards. Caribou, 2 carries, a -7. He also sacked once for a -6. Yuma has 4 catches for 7 yards. Bankrot's 1 catch for 10. Brabant, 1 catch for 19. Parsons, 1 catch for 16. Oconto Falls has 4 penalties for 30 yards. For Marinette, on the other hand, Wagner has 4 catches in 6 attempts for 80 yards, big 47-yarder. Nelson, 2 catches for 59 yards. Eldridge, 1 catch for 8. Petzel for 1 catch for 13. Wall, the leading rusher, 17 carries for Marinette and 114 yards. Poquette, 3 carries, 18 yards. Nelson, 1 carry, 3 yards. Weisberger with 3 carries, 9 yards. And the quarterback, Wagner, 2 carries for 27 yards. Marinette has put 3 touchdowns on the board. The first quarter ended at a 7-3 deficit, a 7-3 Marinette lead. And then Marinette scored The last two times they had a 3-yard run by Weisgerber and a 15-yard or 8-yard pass play from Wagner to Eldridge. And Oconto Falls has a 28-yard field goal by Mitchell Mance. 21-3, halftime. Back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Hi, this is Jim Klein from Oconto Gospel Chapel in Oconto, Wisconsin. Join me every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. as we go through our Celebrate Recovery Ministry lessons as written by John Baker. It's a way for you to deal with your hurts, habits, and hang-ups. So once again, on 107.1 FM WOCO, 7 o'clock Sunday evenings, join me for Celebrate Recovery.
Clear skies this evening. Overnight lows will fall into the middle 40s. Winds southeasterly around 5 miles per hour. Saturday, increasing clouds. Showers develop. A few storms are possible late in the afternoon. Highs will make it into the upper 60s to around 70. Winds turn to the south-southwest, 5 to 10. And Saturday night, showers and a possible storm still possible early. Otherwise, gradual clearing. Lows will head down into the 50s. For WOCO Radio, this is meteorologist Phil Jensko.
At 24/7 Well and Pump Service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site. Whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines, they'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 Well and Pump Service, Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Well, right now we're looking at a Marinette with a 21-17, has an 18-point lead at 21-13 as we go into the second half. But Oconto Falls, again, early struggled with the line of scrimmage as Marinette was showing an overload to the right and Wall running behind that overload. And Oconto Falls made some changes and they ended up handling that overload situation. And the fact that they started slowing Marinette down. Wall had quite a few yards in the first half. He had over 60 yards in the first half, and it wasn't for a 20-yard run towards the end of the second half. He would not be over 100 yards here in the first half. But looking at conversation as Oconto Falls, where we see the second half kickoff. Now, Marinette has the issue of, whoops, I didn't want to insert, I want to delete, of having 8 penalties in the game for 80 yards. And that's just not a good thing for Marinette. FPL 16-7 with the lead. Total shooting looks for Castle tie at 7-7. Some of the scores that are going on in Northeast Wisconsin football. Going into now the third 12-minute part of this contest. You know, again, Brabant, one of the deep backs for Oconto Falls. And Stromey to kick off for Marinette. Right now, we're looking at the three officials right here conversing. The head referee coming up and saying, hey, let's get this thing going here. And now there's conversation going on with the Marinette coaching staff. So, trying to figure out what is actually happening. Right now, Stromey waiting, and now you got the whistle to kick into high gear. As Marinette separates. Here's a kickoff, end over end. Brabant at about the 12, and there's a fumble, and we're going to wait to see. Marinette, Oconto Falls got it back. I don't know if there was supposed to be a handoff or anything like that. But Oconto Falls will get the football, and again, deep in their own territory, 17-yard line. Waiting for the snap, Caribou. And it'd be pitched, it'd be a shovel pass straight off. And I believe Yuma on the reception. And you lost on the play of one. Second down and 11. Second and 11. Clock now running, 11:19. Again, Caribou is going to carry the football, cuts it back up, and he gets all the way up to the 30-yard line. So that is going to be about a 14-yard run. So 14-yard run there for Caribou. He's up now first down 10. This time Starry is going to try to go back up the middle. And he'll lose on the play of one. And Oconto Falls now with 16 yards on the ground. 9 by Starry, 14 by Caribou. Caribou also has designed run. Again, another shovel pass. It's complete. For the Stefano Starry, incomplete. So third down and 11. We're going to bring out twins this side with 3 guys. One in the near back position. Quick to the outside is going to be complete. And another first down as Pancrat gets enough yardage from the 29 up to 45 in a 16. He did that, a lot of that on his own. And brings up now a second first down and 10. 21-3. Marinette with the lead. 10-17 left to go. Sorry, trying to get to the outside, and there is no room for him at the end. So loss on the play of 2 brings up now a second down and 12. Right now, Caribou with 75 yards through the air. .940 remaining here. Caribou has the snap, has some room, and he's going to pull it down, and he's going to try to cut it up, and he's across the 50 down to a 48-yard line. So that's 7 and 3 more. That's a 10-yard carry, 10-yard pickup for Caribou. So third down and about 3. Well, they're going to give him 9 yards on that play. So third down and 3. Avon, and it's going to be back up the middle. Starry, I believe, with the carry. And Starry has a 4-yard run. And he's got the first down. So a first down and 10. And handoff. Quarterback on the keep. Breaks one tackle. And Caribou, and now we got a flag down. And right now, we're going to have, what are we going to have? Holding on Oconto Falls at the line of scrimmage. That'll negate about a 4-yard run. So that negates a 4-yard run and makes it first down and 20. And as I mentioned last night in the Lena game, you can't commit penalties like this when you're trying to get back into the game. They're now up 21-3, 8.5 left to go. Back to pass, looking down, has it to Yuma, incomplete. Raymond was wide open even further down the field. So that's incomplete. That brings up now a third down and 20. Now we've seen Oconto Falls with a 3rd and 30 making a first down. Waiting on the snap. It is in the hand and it hit right away. And I believe that was Yuma on the carry. So Pancrat. Pick up on the play of 3, and that's now a third down. Well, somebody's messing up with the down marker. Caribou out of the pocket, chased down, throws it downfield, complete. I think Cade Brabant, and he's down to the 29-yard line. So Brabant, 22-yard completion. And Oconto Falls with another first down. Brabant now with 2 catches and 41 yards unofficially. Handoff to Yuma, cutting it up the middle, breaks into the secondary, and upends at about the 20. Pick up on the play of about 9. So Yuma lining up in the backfield. Pick up on the play of 9, second down and 1. And Panthers, 6:50 left to go. Moving the football. Quick back to pass. And to Foster. And that falls incomplete. Caribou now with 23 pass attempts. So right now, third down and 1. Back to pass, shovel pass, nice. They left people in. Yuma breaks a tackle. He's in, scores, touchdown. Yuma with a big block from Jacob Foster in for a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers now down 20-9. 6:35. All set up with that Brabant 20-yard pass completion. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And right now, Starry trying to come up with it. It ain't going to work. And he gets tired and he gets tackled. And now we got some extracurricular activity as Marinette puts Starry with an extra push. And right now, we're not sure that with the referee heading over, it's going to be on the kickoff. So 15-yard march off against Marinette. And maybe a warning that went over to the bench. As Marinette now with 9 penalties, 95 yards. The frustration penalty. So 83 yards. And that for 5 minutes off the clock. So Oconto Falls down by 2 touchdowns at 21-9. And the dew is starting to come out on the field, so referee carrying the umpire carrying a towel. The kickoff will be from the Marinette 45-yard line. So right now, Oconto Falls. Boy. So right now, man, to kick it off. And it's going to go back, and we'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So Marinette will take over first down and 10. It's one thing you really don't want to see in the contest is unsportsmanlike conduct. That's back-to-back games now. No, I didn't take a timeout. 6:35 left to go here in the third period. I'm seeing the unsportsmanlike is not a good thing. So Marinette, first down 10 on their own 20-yard line. Everybody in tight again for Marinette. Watch out for the swing pass. And it is a carry, this time by 28, Oconto. On the run, pick up on the play of about 1. Marinette with 172 yards rushing in this game, 252. Oconto coming out. Coming back in is Matthew Wagner, quarterback. Again, split out, somebody on each side. Wall in the backfield. Low snap. Chase out of pocket. And right now, it is complete out of bounds. And we're going to flag on the play. Holding on Marinette. And that's another 10-yard. Now that's going to be closer to the backfield. So holding by Marinette. And that's a 10-yard march off. Marinette is going to have to hold on because that's their 100. They got 105 penalties. You got 10 penalties for 105 yards. 5:47 left to go here in the third. In motion, Nelson. And that's a fumble. And Wall is going to be run out of bounds. And that was a bad snap. Wall. He will pick up. Actually, they're backing him up to about the 9-yard line. Loss on the play. All the way back to the 8-yard line. Loss on the play of 2. Wall's last 2 carries are -1 and a -2. So third down and huge. Their own 9-yard line. 8-yard line. Handoff is going to go to Weisgerber. And he'll pick up on the play from the 9 all the way up to about the 13. From the 8, 5-yard pickup on the play. And Marinette is going to have to punt. Punting is Jacob Ketzel on a 4th and long. Right now, Marinette is probably going to have to snap it quick because right now they're short players, and I don't think they got all the way set for a second. And man, on the return, sets himself up. We're going to have a flag down, and that's going to be a penalty. Oconto Falls. I didn't think Marinette was set for a second, and he got away with a penalty there. Big block in the back, a 5-yard march off. Legal block in the back. A 10-yard march off against Oconto Falls. So right now it is a first down 10 for Oconto Falls. They got twins out this side, single set the other side, wing back also near this side. Again, Yuma with the carry, trying to break a tackle. and he gets up to about the 40-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 4. So 4-yard pickup on the play. Give them 3. They start at the home 37. Back to pass. Now handoff again up the middle. And now a late flag. It's going to be face mask, a major face mask. Sorry, the carry. Pick up on the play is going to be 1. They're going to get another 15 yards. And Marinette is going to probably set a school record for a penalty. That's now 11 penalties, 120 yards. And that's going to give Oconto Falls a first down. Again, bringing up everybody in tight. Pass the outside. Yuma may have gotten a yard on the play. Intended for Starry. Brings up now, second down and 10. Looking at a 25 attempts now. First down, or second down. Waiting on the snap. Caribou out into the flats. And boy, that's a quick hit there. And that was a hit by Samuel Dries, incomplete. And right now, they're not changing some guys. And wait a minute. A procedure penalty. They weren't set. So another penalty against Oconto Falls of 5 yards brings up 3rd and 15. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get the line of scrimmage early because Marinette had too many guys on the field. And the Panthers were definitely not set. So right now, 3rd down, 15. Caribou back to pass, looking up the field. Incomplete. Intended for Pencratz. So 4th down and 15. .343 remaining here. So punt team coming out. Keyshawn Keeter to high snap. And he does get it off left-footed. Marinette better watch out. And how he got that off, it is a 10-yard punt. How he got that off, I don't know, but he did. Australian rules football kick. And Marinette will take over 1st down 10 on their own 40-yard line. 3:34 remaining. Again, handoff. Now it's going to be a direct snap. And wow. On the carry. Pick up on the play of 1. And a 2nd down and 9. Ball had minus 3 yards on the last 2 carries. Now has a positive yard. Everybody in tight. Double wing back set, double tight end. Back to pass, chase out of the pocket. The quarterback has plenty of room to run. He is going to be about 5 yards shy on the 4-yard keeper. So 4th down and 5, or 3rd down and 5. So Wagner on the keeper. Brings up now, again, clock running, 2:20 remaining, 21-9. Marinette with the lead. Marinette scored on 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, the last 2 drives of the first half. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper again, direct snap. 1st down from the 45, all the way in, across the 50 to the 48. Gain of 8 on the play. That was Eldridge on the carry. Eldridge on the last 2 carries. Right now I'm trying to get a change in the chin strap. So it is a 1st down and 10. Eldridge and Wall both in the backfield for Marinette. And it's a little snap again, and Wall, boy, he got everything on his own. Because that was a bad snap. He had to find room, pick up on the play of 7. So 2nd down and 3. 1:18 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Neither team has punched. Oconto Falls is the only one that punched across. It was 21-3 at halftime for a score. Again, Wall on the carry. And right now we may have a fumble. So Wall on the ball carrier. No gain on the play. And 3rd down for Marinette. Again, this time a handoff back up the middle. And they're not going to get it. Weisgerber on the carry. Couldn't see who got the carry. And that is the end of the quarter. No gain on the play. It is now 4th down and 3. We'll step out. Be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Well, we're going into the final quarter. Marinette with a 4th down. Oconto Falls at times has looks like they're stuff, they're ready to stuff the quarterback. And make a play. Right now, they have to make the play this time. As they gave it to Weisgerber, and Weisgerber got nailed right away. I don't see the quarterback is in there. And right now we have timeout, Oconto Falls. They went to see what Marinette came out with. Now they're going to watch Marinette as they change. We'll take a quick break. Back right after this on the Home High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Hi, this is Bob Schwartz from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust in Oconto. When you choose a community bank, you help build local businesses and our local economy. Banking with the Stevenson National Bank and Trust means together we're improving the community we both love. From all of us at the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we want to thank you for strengthening our community. Like us on Facebook for community updates. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
5, 4, 3.
We're back into action right now on a 4th down and 3. Low snap, looking for the pass, and boy, that was too easy for Marinette. Jacob Petzel with the completion, and now another flag down. So right now you're looking at about a 7-yard completion. The umpire threw the flag, and now we're going to have a discussion. This is another. This is after the play is done, so it's either going to add to the yardage or take away from yardage. But if it's against Marinette and it's a 15-yarder, that's going to still be a 4th down. So that's what the discussion is right now. And a 15-yarder, right now they are 7 yards beyond the 1st down marker. So right now we're going to look at and it's against Marinette. And right now the umpire is going to talk too. So it's going to go from the end of the run. Which is 7 yards. They're going to march him back 15. It'll still be 4th down. Oh, wait a minute. That's not. Wait a minute. That is not correct. This should be a 4th down play. This, I am not. It should not be a 1st down and 10. It should either be a 1st and 25 or a 1st down or 4th down and about 8. And the march off, well, it's 1st down and 10. Clock at 11:50 left to go. Wall, single setback in motion. Nelson coming across the field. Hand off to the wall. Hand up the wall. He's going to get back up the middle, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain on the play. Marinette really doesn't have to score. They just need to run off as much time as possible. This is now 12 penalties, 135. That's 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against Marinette. So 2nd down and 8. Ball in motion. Trying to cut it back up, and Marinette and Oconto Falls is just gang tackling. Loss on the... They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down. Falls, gang tackling that time. Now they get the overload right here. Watch for the possible pass. They've done that. Right now, it is Eldridge and complete. From the 45 all the way down to the 15, a 30-yard completion. So 30-yard completion. Wagner hasn't thrown a lot. But he's made some big completions here. Now right now, direct snap, Wall up the middle. And he'll get inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 6 or 7. We'll give him 7 yards on the gain. So right now, 9:20 remaining. Marinette with a 21-9 lead. Oconto Falls has outscored Marinette here in the half. 6-0. Eldridge and Wall in the backfield. Quick snap to Wall. Wall cuts it up. We're going to have a flag down again. And again, we're going to have one. And it's going to be a whole, again, attack on Marinette. Marinette is going to be marched back about 10 yards. And they're going from the line of scrimmage. So Marinette with their 13th penalty. They have now 13 penalties, 145 yards. Again, on a 2nd down, this time about 12. Back to pass, Wagner looking down. It is complete. Dual possession goes to the offense, and it is going to be a touchdown at 17 yards. Petzel. So Marinette now up 27-9. So Stroming on for the extra point. Waiting on the snap. Kick is blocked. 27-8. Marinette with the lead. 27-9. Marinette with the lead. We'll be back right after this on your home price sports WOCO Stereo FM.
At 24/7 well and pump service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site. Whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines, they'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 well and pump service. Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Well, we're back into the kickoff now. We're back for kickoff. Marinette, 204 yards on the ground, 338 total. And we see that Wagner has thrown for a couple of touchdown passes here in this contest. After 3 now, Oconto Falls had issue and could not get another first down. That's a high end over at kick. And it's going to be a Marinette football. Oconto Falls watched it, and it went to the sideline and scooted out. And Marinette will take over first down 10 on defense. So Marinette first down 10 at the Oconto Falls 26-yard line. That is just like a fumble recovery. That is a mental mistake. 8:38 remaining here. Again, overload situation this side. Quick snap, the quarterback. That's all. Looking downfield. And then we've got a pass interference. And that should be on there. That should be on Oconto Falls. And right now, we got another flag down. You have to distance the goal line. And right now, there is long discussions here with this crew. Now, it should go from the line of scrimmage 15 yards, which they're at the 26. Take them down to almost the 11-yard line. So that's going to be a 12 and a 6. 12 and a 6-yard penalty for Oconto Falls. They're up to 9 penalties for 73 yards. So it is first and goal at the 6 from Marinette. 8:32 remaining. It is 3 personal foul or enforcement conduct penalties too many for this game. Handoff up the middle. Weisgerber on the carry. So a penalty against Oconto Falls. Weisgerber with no gain on the play. So back-to-back penalties. And really, to start off with Oconto Falls watching the football, players watching the football hit, and then instead of trying to slide it out of bounds. And here comes the pitch. flag down again, but it is a touchdown. Again, another hold against Marinette. My goodness. This is unbelievable. And right now, 14 penalties, 155 yards. And right now, put the ball back to the 15-yard line. This is the most penalized game I've seen in a long time. Nelson in motion. Put to the outside. Headed to Nelson. By the way, it's first and goal at the 15. And he's tackled at about the 10 of the 5-yard line. So that makes that a 6-yard line. He kept on the play of 9. This quarterback does a nice job throwing the football. After the first 2 incompletions, he's been right on the touch. So down and goal, all at the 7-yard line. Under center. And Wagner is going to be sacked by Oslo. It is now 4th down, back to the 14. Loss on the play of 8. And for Wagner, that is the first time he's been sacked tonight. So right now, 7:10 remaining. They're going for it. Shotgun formation, looking for Eldridge. And Eldridge in for a touchdown on 4th and 13. So right now, they're going to go for probably a 2-point conversion this time. Waiting on the snap. Direct snap. And got down short. So 2-point conversion doesn't go. It is 33-9 Marinette with a 24-point lead. Back right after this on the Home High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director, who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Do you need help organizing your medications? Stop in and see us at the Oconto Pharmacy about our monthly bubble packing system. The Oconto Pharmacy, Our family helping your family.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Well, Cliff Yuma on the return brings it about the 10-yard line up to about the 32-yard line with 6:55 remaining. Falls have had one really, really good drive, and right now the linebackers are backing off, knowing that this is going to be passing down from now on. And again, another dropped pass by Oconto Falls. Incomplete. And Dakota now up at 28 passes. And believe me, he's going to have more than that before this night is over. Again, Caribou, this time on the carry, he'll get up to about the 38-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 6, maybe 7. So Caribou right now for 23 yards. So 3rd down and 3. Caribou back to pass again, and it's a fumble. And then waiting to see who's got it. And Caribou gets it back. -3 on the play. 4th and 6. So right now, Oconto Falls, 5:30 remaining here. Is incomplete. Hit at the feet of Brabant. Kate Brabant had no chance at that one. So Marinette will take over first down at 10. And Marinette wants a timeout. And I'm really thinking that I know they want to run the clock out, but they may want to put in some other players too, give themselves a chance to make some plays. Brabant, 3 catches, 61 yards. Pancras, 3 catches, 29 yards. Yuma, 5 catches, 14 yards. Parson, 1 catch, 16. Caribou, 29 attempts. 11 completions for 120 yards. Sorry, 7 carries, 13 yards. Yuma, 2 carries, 12 yards. Caribou, 6 carries, 20 yards. He has 2 carries for a -11. Yes, they got some backups out there right now. They have 40 and 43. Joseph Bezio is one of the running backs, but the quarterback is still Wagner. Handoff going to Joseph Bezio. So half loss on the play of 1. So Bezio. On the carry. Same set. Everybody in tight. And Bezio again with the carry. Oh, the referee's letting this. Loss on the play of 2 for Bezio. Third down and 13. Clock now down to 4:19 remaining. People walking in and out. Different players. Everybody in tight again. Wagner under center. And there's a delay of game penalty. Marching off their 15th penalty of the night. So right now, clock continues. Penalties, 160 yards. 24 penalties called in this game. In motion. Here comes the pitch. And 46 on the carry. Samuel Dries on the carry. And no gain on the play. They're going to punt. Petzl on the punt. Mans to receive at about the 15-yard line. And that's going to be well out of bounds. And right now, that will be about the 28-yard line. So Oconto Falls, first down, 2:44 remaining, 27-yard line. Now that in disarray, we figure out who's supposed to be in there. And right now, they're trying to get some younger kids out there playing. Handoff this time to number 42, that's Caleb Carlton. Loss on the play of 3. Brings up now second down, about 13. So Joseph Walters into the game. Oconto Falls. Waiting on the snap. Back to pass in the flats. And his luck as another drop by Trevor Pankratz. So Walters incomplete. Brings up now a third down. Waiting on the snap. Pitch to the outside and nowhere to go. 1:52 remaining. Man's on the carry. Loss on the play. And that's another 4-yard loss. And that brings up now 4th down and 17. 1:29 remaining. Panthers caters the punt. On the snap, nice punt. Nobody back to receive it. So Keters is going to get a good punt at about the 31-yard line. 1:07 left to go. So 1:07 left to go here. Listen to WOCO Stereo FM 107.1, but you also listen to WOCO live stream on YouTube. (33-9), Marinette took the lead. Marinette bringing their backups out there. Falls also with some backups out there as well on defense. And right now we got in motion. And off to Bezio. And Bezio gets in the backfield. He's gone. 69-yard touchdown run on a dive play. So Marinette with the touchdown on a dive play. Now the only thing they could do is take a knee, which was a good job too. But right now it's 39-9. On a run-up score here. No, it's backup players. Kick is up. It is no good. 39-9. Right now, 270 yards on the ground for Marinette. 426 total offense. And Marinette, in terms of 13 seconds, put an unnecessary touchdown on the board. Well, 7 remaining. Taking a knee was the call. They ran a dive play, and he got through and outran every Oconto Falls Panther for a touchdown. So, not sure if they're showing too much on the sportsmanship on that last touchdown run. The whistle waiting, Stromey on the kickoff, Stromey, end over end. And right now, trying to get to the outside, and almost a helmet-to-helmet hit by the kicker. And right now, it is a first down 10 for Oconto Falls. Mark on the 31-yard line. .48 seconds remaining. Waiting on the snap. Man's on the carry. He'll get a couple on the play. They'll get 1 on the play, and brings up now 2nd down and 9. 28 seconds remaining. We have an illegal substitution. And that's a 5-yard march-off against Marinette. Just adds their penalties of 16 now for the game. Clock with 13 seconds left. Handoff. Going to Carlton, and that is the game. 39-9, Marinette with a win over Oconto Falls. Back right after this on the High School Sports WOCO Stereo FM.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Well, right now for Oconto Falls, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. That's including just making the plays. Whoops. And really, they just really need to work on but Oconto Falls just needs to get all their pegs in a row, the offensive line, because they had a great drive in this game when they were down 21-9. 15-play drive, and the 2-point conversion was no good, but score then made it 21-9. Oconto Falls was in it, and they just probably lost concentration on some plays as Marinette will then tack on 18 more points, 3 touchdowns, and go and walk away with this one 39-9. For Marinette, Wagner, 9 of 11 in passing, 156 yards, 270 on the ground. Wall, 24 carries, 129 to lead Marinette, and 270 yards on the ground. And Nelson right now with 3 catches, 68 yards. Oconto Falls, on the other hand, 159 yards total offense, 120 through the air, 39 on the ground. As Caribou 11 of 29 passing for 120 yards. The problem with Caribou was that he had at least 7 dropped passes. Caribou led 6 carries, 20 yards, as Oconto Falls by only 39 on the ground. Penalties, unbelievable. 25 penalties total. Oconto Falls, 9 penalties, 4